it's not. Let me.
It's not letting you?
It's it's uh, it's working. It just needs to work better. Nope, we're connected, so that's good. It's just we're not.
Are we home tonight?
Yes.
Speaking of, well, there's half the team. How many are there of you guys tonight?
Oh, that's more than plenty. You guys have been bored on the bench. Oh, good. There's only 7 people. See, none of this wants to work.
All right, we're up. All right. Do you have the cord for this? The power cord? All right. Just make sure you keep an eye on the battery.
It'll last all the way. It'll last a lot more. That thing is,
All right. The radio can suck power out, so just.
no, that thing can just, is this what I'm doing? Hmm? No. But there's nothing I can do about it now.
All right. Well, we have our wild cherry Pepsi and our blackjack chewing gum. I think we're ready to go. Welcome to that. You should be live. Can you hear yourself? Say something.
I should say something clever, but I'm not sure what.
Say something again.
I'll say something again.
I can't hear you. There's always something.
hear to. Now you can hear me.
And
Perfect.
okay. All right, welcome to Sherwood Ice Arena for tonight's game between the Stars in yellow and the Machine in white. The Stars sit at 1-2 on the season, and the Machine are an undefeated 3-0.
So we're set up for a prime game, is what you're saying.
That's right. That's right. This should be a lot of fun.
You've only got one more player though.
There was some talk that the bench might be light, and it looks like that's true on both sides of the ice. I'm only counting 7 players for the Stars and 6, 7, 8 for the Machine.
I think this has a strong correlation to what time of the night the game is played, usually. The game is off on the way, though.
Here we go.
Stars with the puck. Another great thing with light benches is that we don't have to remember so many names.
That is a bonus, and I was just thinking about that. I spent a lot of time on rosters this afternoon, and now that the puck's dropped, I don't really recognize any of those numbers. Shot on goal, Johnson. That goes wide. Nystrom can't pick it up against the wall, and now gets a handle on it. Puck goes into the corner. Nystrom around to Deigel. Deigel's got Lodahl up top of the circles, and now the Machine going the other way. Cross ice to Spooner. Spooner, Givens down to the corner. Now to the point. Puck's directed in on net by Spooner. And behind the net, Stars have it. Oh, Baturn looks to take a turn with it. And now out of the zone.
It's
And
always fun to see how these games start out in pretty high tempo, but when the bench is light, you realize quickly on the ice how you're not going to maintain that kind of intensity for an hour.
it's a long game, even at this level, even at a rec level. It's a long time to have to skate.
And I can tell you, as the level drops, the game becomes even longer.
Puck all the way behind the goal line. Machine come out with it. And long stretch pass. Nice job by Lodahl getting over there for the Stars to break up that breakaway opportunity.
Yeah, I think Lodahl had that pass all the way. He saw that's going to happen before the guy even knew how to pass that puck.
Stretch pass out of the zone to 16 Jakubik. Now back out to center. Return, nice dipsy-do turn around the blue line. He's able to gain the offensive end, centering feed. Jakubik tries to get a shot off, not quite. Now Return below the goal line, shot covered, and we'll get a stoppage.
Baturn and Wilcox had a nice little combo there. Unfortunately, puck ended up just a foot behind him. Now both teams seems to be rolling whatever they have on the benches. What's happening there, my friend? Puck's into play. Johnson with the puck down in the corner, circling around, looking for somebody to pass. Machine's got the puck back, goes straight out to the neutral zone. And that's Spooner, Givens bringing it in and around the net. We've got people in the middle. And that would be Slecht. He just missed the far post by just a little bit. And the Stars is trying to center it out back. Here comes the pressure. Nystro's backing off. And Slecht got the puck back, comes into the zone. Looks around, looks into the middle. There's a wide open Givens in the middle for the Machine. But the Stars get a hold of the puck and they manage to get it out. Johnson off to the bench for some new oxygen. It's a 2-on-1 with Nystrom and Wilcox. And that's the Machine did a good job breaking that up. Machine with a regroup in the zone and brings it back in. Could have been an icing, I think. I didn't see anybody touching that.
I didn't see anybody touch it either. But no whistles so far, no stoppages except for the one clutch by the goaltender.
And the referee is definitely going to make this team suffer. No whistles. Nice pass by the Machine, bringing back that out for Rosenfeld. Detroit gets the puck back. Nystrom with the puck, looks into the middle. Takes it in over the blue line. It doesn't come anywhere. Tries to cycle it back. It's scraped off the post a little bit on that shot. Wilcock loses the puck, and now we're off to the races. Nice job by Baturn, number 8, and Stars, bringing it back home. Bringing that in for Givens. Can't really control that for the last finish. Lowdahl with the puck, looking for a breakout pass. Johnson flips it out onto Wilcox. Wilcox that in and around. Number 5, Nystrom with the puck behind the net. Broken up at Strawley. Strawley is number 2 in the Machine. Nystrom with the puck back up to the point. Circles it back down to Wilcox. Wilcox looking for somebody in the middle, and that was Johnson in the middle there, broken up by the Machine defense. And Tucker Spooner was working, trying to get that thing out of the zone. Nice stretch pass all the way out, and that's going to go to an icing, though, with Givens lurking around on the opposite blue, looking for an opportunity.
So would you characterize that as cherry picking?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
It's actually one of those situations where now we have the puck and we're moving on. Cherry picking is more when you don't work back to the D zone at all.
Okay.
Givens was simply taken off a little early. Givens now. Said Givens has the puck. Nice little play off the boards, down and around. That was actually another icing that the referee let go of. Now the Machine is in the zone. Nice stop there by Givens. I think you're right. We got 10 minutes left of the first period, though. So with that being said, we might see a slowdown way before then.
At what point do players start taking intentional penalties to get a rest in the penalty box over here?
Well, if it's me on a night like this, probably within 2 minutes of the initial face-off. But these are highly trained and hard-drilled athletes.
I saw the teams in warm-ups earlier in the parking lot, and that seemed to be the case.
Yes. This is what we train for, is what they run out with.
And there's the elusive icing.
There's that, yes. But again, this is not necessarily a bad play, but you will see some of this going on. This is actually good beer league tactics. For anybody who watches this and have played beer league, they know this situation really well. Late night game with light benches. And what you do is that you have 4 people spend all their time playing defense. Actually all 5 possibly. And once you get a hold of the puck, you're sending one guy long. And you're hoping to hit him with a stretch pass. This is all good beer league tactics. Nice stretch pass right into Rosenberg, who doesn't get all that on it, but it's still a very solid save by Birchill.
Not bad, not bad. You know, you were saying about keeping everybody back. It reminds me a little bit of World Cup soccer.
Yes. Yes, as a matter of fact, it's like 2 Italian teams that just scored a goal playing each other. Minus the laying down on the grass, though.
Well, yet. The game's not over yet.
Well, there's also no grass here.
It's true. On both accounts.
At least not here on the ice. Nystrom with the puck, goes center. Johnson brings that in over the blue line. Tries to find Nystrom, but the puck takes a bounce on the ice. That's a little bit choppy right there. Otherwise, that was a nice play, nice thinking. Johnson right open in front of the net and can't bury that. Nice save by the goalkeeper. I don't know who that is.
That's Lane Johnston. Good patience by Johnston, waiting for the shooter to make a move.
Yeah,
And-
absolutely. With that being said, Johnson got the puck so close to the goal there was no angle to shoot at. So Johnston just had to stay low and wait him out. Well played. Good opportunity though. Johnson got the puck back. Nice scrum. He's deciding to. He doesn't get that in. It takes a bounce off of a defenseman. Puck into the corner. Johnson with the puck behind the net. Tries to wrap around. Johnston is right there. Another opportunity for Johnson. Machines tries to clear. Lodahl with the puck on the point. Nice little dribble. Creates some space. Johnson is trying to center that for, I think that was pass for a deflection that Daigle couldn't get a hold of. Machine is in on the other end. Number 12, Schleck bringing the puck in. Nice breakup play by, I believe that was number 8, Baturn. And Johnston takes a glove with 6:24 and a ticking clock left of the first period. 1-0 for the Machine in white.
I've been pretty impressed by the Stars' defense so far. They've been doing a good job clogging things up in the middle.
Well, one of the things I think we've seen in the last couple of minutes here is that the Stars are actually taking over puck possession and creating more opportunities, and the Machine is hanging back and basically tries to hit the long stretches and just counter-strike. Lodahl throws it in on net. Nystrom with the puck, tries to bring that into the middle. There's nobody there. Daigle with the puck in the corner, just looking up for some opportunity. Lodahl on the point. He has players, finds Nystrom on the close post. And this, again, people, by the way, if you don't know, is the Sherwood Ice Arena Hockey League, adult league. There is no checking in this league, which is why some of these opportunities, especially on the forecheck, looks, pardon my expression, half-assed.
Ended up breaking it up.
That could have been. Very much so. I mean, these players have all played hockey at some point or the other. And, of course, little play of the game and have momentum. And Johnston is doing this well by just taking a glove and breaking this place up. Stars back under pressure, though, and good credit to them for winning faceoffs. Nystrom loses that puck on his half court. And Machine is trying to reverse that out. Baturn on the opposite point brings that in on the net. There's a rebound. Nystrom can't control that. And Johnston, again, is getting another break in the play. I have no idea what the face-off count is, but I'm figuring that Stars must be favored here because they keep getting possession back.
Yeah, they keep winning it right back.
Another shot for Baturn, blocked by the Machine defense, and another shot straight in on Johnston. Johnston patiently grabs that with a minute left of the first period.
You see Baturn shrug his shoulders there.
Yeah. Stars are out shooting the Machine right now, 14-5. That one is a little bit over. Machine has the puck. Daigle is keeping that in. Nice from back to Daigle. Daigle with the puck finds a wide open Johnston in the middle. And Wilcox, Johnston was trying to pass Wilcox. Wilcox just didn't have really the room to tuck that in. Nice from in the corner. Feeds it back to the Baturn, who feeds that in. That missed the net. There was a shot pass, should we call it that? Probably just a pass for a deflection. Puck back in on the Machine's corner. Nystrom chases after it. Daigle with the puck wide open. Johnston. Johnston can't really get the. Johnston had that little deke, but he just couldn't get the stick on it for the last finish.
That was close. It's hard to tell if he just made one move too many or lost his edge or a bit of both.
No, he made the right move. He just lost control of the puck in the very, very end. 20 seconds left of the first period. Another shot in. They can't get through the Machine defense. Here's that stretch pass we're talking about. Here comes the Machine. And now they're back into the zone, looking around. Johnston is trying to clear that on the reverse. Wilcox can't get to it. That puck's going to go all the way down as the period is over. First period, 1-0 Machine in white over the Stars in yellow. And the Stars are winning the shot 16-6, and is pretty much representing the show of play. What's your thoughts?
I think that's about right. Did you see Alberts for the Machine took a puck off the wrist? I'm wondering if he'll shake that off.
Yeah, that usually stings, and I don't think they have any ice bags on that side of the boards.
It looked uncomfortable. Hopefully he doesn't have a clerical type job where he's going to be spending a lot of keyboard time the next couple of days.
Yeah, that's ultimately the team who wins. So the winning individual out of all these games is the person who can go to work tomorrow. It's always the truth. But here's to bring this back to the game. It's been an interesting game so far. The first 3 minutes was really all about the Machine in white. They really dominated play and on the puck. They scored that goal with 4.5 minutes into the first period, and ever since then, basically the Stars in yellow took over. And now what we're seeing is Stars pressing on, shooting from all angles and getting shots through. But ever so often, you see that long stretch pass with the Machine when they counter-strike.
And now a conversation.
We got to have those about face-offs. Jakubik is the guy in the white helmet. Oh, here we go. Nice one-timer, which I don't think was heading for net, but Birchall does a good job with gloving that down regardless. That was number 10, Givens. He was just bare naked in the offensive zone. And then Johnston's.
Pretty nice stop by Johnston.
Yeah, Johnston did a good job there. He kind of read number 5 Nystrom pretty well.
Nice job by Nystrom to get that puck, to get to that puck as I stumble over my words. He made a nice play there against the wall to walk around a Machine player.
Number 4 for the Machine, Alberts, is bringing that puck out. Now, another counter-strike, number 19, Rosenfeld, and he has, another great play, defensive play. This time, Lodahl brings that puck up. Number 8, Baturn brings that puck in loose for the Stars, though. It is in the offensive zone. Nice reception by Machine, number 19, Rosenfeld. By now, you figured I should have known his name. He's been on the puck quite a bit. Number 4, Alberts, goes cross ice over, and Machine puts that back in for number 18, Runavara, to chase down. Nice center feed. Got broken up, and Daigle is bringing that puck in. Looks nice dangling there. Loses the puck in the very last minute. Otherwise, I think he might have a shot.
So not quite 3 minutes gone in the second period.
And lots of action.
Lots of action, not much scoring. You know what? The last game that was played here, right before this game, ended up 11-7.
That's the about right amount of goals. And this game is not over, by the way. Again, as these guys get more and more tired, you will see more and more of the opportunities come along. This is why Adult League is far better than what you ever watch on TV, because there will be lots of action in this game. There's not necessarily a lot of goals depending on the skill level of the player and how tired they are, but there will be opportunities. That's number 16, Jakubik for Stars. Now number 19, Rosenfeld, back down with the puck, got it deep. Tries to center that. That's a nice breakup play, but I think that was Lodahl who made sure that those two Machines in front of the net did not get their stick on it to finish. Number 12, Slick has the puck. Back out to Alberts. Alberts is looking around, trying to go cross ice over And Strahl is just putting it back in. Lodahl with the puck behind the Stars net. Looking for the Stars players to complete the change and come ready for the breakout. It's a nice center feed by the machine. Here we go. This is Johnson going over to Daigle. Daigle is looking for somebody in the middle. That's nice from behind the net. Daigle back with the puck. Johnson's got it. Back to Daigle. Daigle is trying to cycle this puck around. And Jakubik is chasing that puck down.
Now that was waved off as well. Shouldn't that have been icing?
I believe actually there was a Star player who sent that down. It's a pass that he couldn't grab a hold of. Daigle with the puck behind the net. Center it. Nicholas Nystrom, number 5, misses that puck. Daigle still wins the puck back. Another possession. Jakubik with the puck. Can't quite reach it. And here's the wide open Givens. And Givens again makes it 2-0. I was going to say again, he doesn't make a mistake, he puts it in the net. But again, these things will happen, and this won't be the last you see of that.
So that would be cherry picking. He was coasting on the blue line.
That could very well have been a strategic delay in playing defense. Reading the play is what you call that.
Reading the play. Much better than cherry picking, yes.
Is my defensive service necessary in this particular situation, or are we better served by having me hang around here?
He had some jump once he got the puck. It's going to be hard for him to argue that he was conserving energy.
Again, this is good adult league tactics. We'll just play with 4 down here defense, and we'll send one guy long.
Got it.
Especially if you're short benches, you do what you need to do. Baturin brings that in, gets a shot off, and another face-off deep down in the machine zone. It is kind of frustrating when you were out shooting the opponents 19-10, and you're still down 0-2, basically because of, well, a couple of breakaways. Happens though. Baturin back on the shot. That was not far off the post, actually. And I don't think Johnston in the machine net saw much on that, to tell you the truth. There's another one of these long stretch passes. And there's 3-0. And what happened there basically is that the moment that the machine players got the puck behind the net, Givens was off to the races. He just went for it. So this is definitely something that they know now. They have talked about this one. This look long. Alberts brings the puck in for the machine. Gets it in behind the net. Gets pinched off. Loses the puck. Daigle wins it in for the Stars. Lodahl is trying to center that. Johnson can't quite get to it. The machine sends it back in and around. Baturin, number 8. For the Stars with the puck. Goes cross ice to Johnson, who can't control the puck. Alberts finds the way out of there. Here comes number 19, Rosenfeld. Rosenfeld centers to 19, Chop. And Daigle is trying to get that puck out. Loses the handles of it. Gets it back, though. Goes in behind the front of his own net. That's an unorthodox play, but hey, whatever works. Wherever there's room, you go for it. That's modern hockey these days.
That's a good way to put it. Modern hockey.
Modern hockey, yes. Lodahl brings that puck in over the blue line, shoots that a little bit wide. Actually, Johnson still kicks that back out to the corner. It allows the Stars to control it. Nystrom with the puck in the blue on the half course. Lodahl tries to center it. Lodahl breaks that pass up, waits for Daigle to clear the zone. Nice shot for Johnson. Daigle with the rebound, tries to get that in. And again, Johnson is doing a fantastic job in the machine net. Lodahl kicks that over to Daigle. Daigle with the puck behind the net, looking for an opening, and Machine gets the control of it, tries to lift that back out. That's the Kubik on the blue line. Stars though brings that back up, and Lodahl chases it back home. That man is everywhere. Johnston with the puck over to Daigle. Daigle is looking around in the neutral zone, comes in over the blue line. Looks for a little release play to Johnston. Johnston is, again, not having any Jakubic with the puck back to Johnston. And the machine has the puck and just basically lifts it out. Gets to the red line, though, where you have Lodahl. Lodahl comes in over the blue line. Tries to go around and slalom through the machine defense. And those guys are looking pretty tired now. And you'll see more of this now. We're halfway through the second period. And whereas you're on your way home, so to speak, it's still another 30 minutes to go. Daigle to Nystrom. Nystrom comes in over the blue line and tries to center it. Pushes it back to Lodahl. Lodahl puts the shot up, and the ever stable Johnston is in the net for the machine. 21-11, with the Stars almost doubling up the machine on the shots. But what matters is that the machine in white is up 3-0 over the Yellow Stars.
The Stars getting most of their shots from outside.
Very much so, and a lot of them are pucks like that, just kind of put it in on the net, which doesn't really give Johnston a big problem at all. He just basically freezes the puck, and at this point, being up 3-0, he can do that all night long, because every time he puts a glove on the puck, another 30-second trickles by. Puck in front of the net, Johnson cannot get a handle on it. Nystrom on the points. Sends it back down behind the net. Johnson chases down there. Machine undresses him and goes back on the attack. Comes in over to 3-on-2. Great job by Burchill stopping that. That's a finish that he finally gets to. Nicholas Nystrom brings that puck in over the red line. Comes in over the blue line. He has Wilcox with him. Gets a shot off right on the skates of the covering machine defenseman. And back to the captain for the Stars, number 8, Betourne. Betourne goes over to Daigle. Daigle goes over to Johnson. Lots of east-west hockey right now. It's beautiful to watch. You don't see that in beer league too often. And Machine just kind of hits that back down. Nystrom was trying to get off the ice, and Lodahl kind of jumped back on. 6th, Dieterman hit it out. Lodahl is right there on post on the boards, and Machine got to start over. Tries to regroup, come out on the other side. That's number 19, Rosenfeld. Brings that back down to Givens, who I believe already have 2 goals for the night. Lodahl is on him. Here comes Johnson for the Stars in loses the handle of the puck. Number 5, Nystrom with the puck for the Stars, goes east-west to Lodahl. Lodahl decides to send it deep. And gets into the hands of the Machine. Number 28, Tucker Spooner with the puck. Brings that in to Sleck. Sleck loses the puck. Sends it over to Nystrom. Now they start to see how people are getting really tired. There's 4 minutes left in the second period. And it's not quite the same step, and it's also a little harder to control that puck. Here comes Wilcox for the Stars. Puts on a backhand, which Johnston fends off with the butt end of his stick. Albert's in battle with Johnson for the puck. Albert's in white, Johnson in yellow for the night. Another long release play, just basically sends that down. Lodahl comes to get it. Brings that puck up. Nystrom got his stick on it to negotiate the icing. And Betourne back chasing deep from his defense spot. Well behind the net. Nystrom with the puck tries to cycle that back. I think Johnson is looking tired right now. We got a 2-on-2. Here comes number 12 for the Machine. Slecht. Johnson with the puck tries to reverse that play over to Wilcox. Can't get a hold of the puck, and number 19, Rosenfeld, had the puck, lost it, back to Lodahl. Lodahl has his captain, Betourne, right there, back to Lodahl. They're playing a little catch with each other. Puck goes down, misses that pass completely, I should say. And again, I can tell why the machine probably is undefeated so far, because they have a couple of forwards here who are on the younger side, and they have some fresh wheels. Every time those face-off wins for the Stars so far. Brings that puck back, can't get the shot through though. Opens up for Kubik with another shot. I've noticed that man has a slap shot that he likes to fire when he can. Here comes the counter-strike. Rosenfeld, number 19, goes up underneath the crossbar on Birchill, and that's a 4-0 machine lead with 15 seconds left of the second period. I'm going to leave this to you for a second here, JB.
Very good. So that will bring to a close the second period of play, and we'll take a quick break.
Riley, Jonesy. You guys been getting a lot of ice time?
Well, actually,
I'm just kidding. I don't give a fuck. I stepped down from your old junior team. Turns out the senior team need a new bench boss. Real work to be done here. Real men. Turns out you guys been having a bit of a cakewalk up here, huh? Is that right, Riley? Hey, little angel cake? Little angel food cake with a top glaze? Huh? Have your mom mix up the egg whites and the vanilla? Huh? Have your mom cut it with a knife or a small spatula through the batter, releasing air bubbles and bake? Light as air? Huh? Virtually fat-free.
Come on, man.
Oh, Josie's got something to say. What kind of cake are you walking, huh? A little Lady Baltimore? Huh? A little Dayton walnut loaf? A little Napoleon shat?
Coach, it's not that we're...
Cakewalk's over, all right? Johnny Chichu and Chuck Huddy? You're gonna have the boys tossing up sueys up the middle all night. Just tossing up hot suey sauce. You know why? Because you've been skipped leg day! Do you think you can skirt legs and crack the Czech Extra Liga? Huh? You couldn't even crack the Hockey Allsvenska, let alone the Deutsch Ice Hockey Liga! You plugs are gonna learn some jam. It is embarrassing!